I sat across from Sandra in person for the first time in months. Sandra looks different. Still fragile, but there's steel in her posture now. She's wearing a clean navy blazer, her hair is styled. How does it feel to be back in the office?
Like I'm returning from the dead.
You look stronger.
This was my mother's. Found it buried in a box. Figured if I'm going to war, I should dress the part.
War? Sandra reaches into her purse and pulls out a thick manila folder.
Richard Blackwood made a fatal mistake. He got greedy.
Flashback to Blackwood's office, 1 week ago. Richard Blackwood, a man in his 50s, wears an expensive suit and has a predatory smile, sits across from Sandra. His office screams money, leather, mahogany, degrees on the wall.
Sandra, my dear, we need to discuss additional funding for your case.
Additional funding?
The complexity has expanded. We're looking at another $20,000. Minimum.
Sandra's hands shake as she opens her purse.
Mr. Blackwood, I've brought something for you.
She places a small recording device on his desk.
This conversation is being recorded. I want you to repeat what you just said.
Sandra, that's not necessary.
Repeat it. Tell me again how you need $20,000 more for a case you haven't filed yet.
That's not... You can't record.
Actually, I can. This is a one-party consent state. Everything you've said to me for the past month has been recorded.
She pulls out her phone, shows him a recording app.
Every billable hour, every inflated charge, every lie about needing more evidence.
You're playing a dangerous game, old woman.
No, Mr. Blackwood, you are.
Back to present, in therapist's office. Sandra, continuous.
You recorded everything?
My son taught me to always have evidence. Ironic, isn't it?
She opens the folder, pulls out official-looking documents.
The State Bar was very interested in Mr. Blackwood's billing practices. Turns out I wasn't his first elderly victim.
What happened?
License suspended pending investigation. Full restitution of my $15,000 plus damages. And here's the beautiful part.
She pulls out another document.
He's being criminally investigated for elder abuse. Apparently, when you systematically target seniors, it's not just malpractice, it's a felony.
Sandra, that's incredible. But what about Toby? Sandra's expression darkens.
That's where it gets interesting.
Flashback, in the police station 2 weeks ago. Detective Martinez, who's in their 40s and takes no nonsense, sits across from Sandra in an interview room. Case files spread between them.
Mrs. Sandra, with the Blackwood evidence, we have probable cause to investigate your son's financial activities.
You mean there's enough to prosecute?
We executed a search warrant on his business yesterday. What we found...
She slides photos across the table, bank statements, property records, business documents.
Your son has been running a sophisticated embezzlement scheme. You aren't his only victim.
What?
He's been targeting elderly clients of his business for years. Setting up fake investment accounts, forging signatures, stealing from estates.
How many?
17 victims, over $2 million.
Sandra stares at the photos, her face cycling through emotions.
Mrs. Morrison, we need you to testify. Your case is the strongest. You have the most documentation.
My own son is a monster.
Sandra looked up, resolve hardening.
When?
Back to present, in the therapist's office. Sandra continues. You're testifying against your own son?
I'm testifying for his other victims, and for every parent who's been betrayed by their children.
How do you feel about that?
Powerful. For the first time in years, I feel powerful.
Her phone buzzes. She checks it and her expression changes.
I have to go. The DA wants to prep me for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Toby's sentencing hearing. He pled guilty last week.
He pled guilty?
15 counts of elder abuse, wire fraud, and embezzlement. His attorney told him he was looking at 20 years if he went to trial.
And your money?
Full restitution, the house, the investments, everything. Plus punitive damages from the other victims' settlements.
She heads for the door, then turns back.
You know what the strangest part is? I don't hate him anymore.
No?
I pity him. He destroyed so many lives for money he'll never get to spend.
And you? What's next for you?
I'm starting a foundation for elder abuse victims, helping them navigate the system, find real lawyers, get real justice.
Sandra, that's amazing.
I'm calling it the Warrior Fund, because that's what we are, warriors.
She reaches for the door handle.
Oh, and I bought a house. Nothing fancy, but it's mine. No mortgage, no landlord, no one who can take it away.
I'm so proud of you.
You know what you said on that balcony? About borrowing strength from other women.
I remember.
I want to be that strength now, for the next woman who gets betrayed, for the next mother whose child sees her as a dying asset.
She opens the door. They made one critical mistake, didn't they? They left you alive.
Biggest mistake of their lives.
She turned and exited out the door. Outside the courthouse, the next day. Sandra walks up the courthouse steps, flanked by other elderly victims and their families. News cameras capture their arrival.
In a stunning turn of events, Toby will be sentenced today for what prosecutors are calling the largest elder abuse scheme in state history.
Into the courtroom. Sandra sits in the front row as Toby, who is in his 40s, looked gaunt and defeated, is led in wearing an orange jumpsuit and shackles.
Mr. Toby, you've pled guilty to 15 felony counts. Before I pass sentence, is there anything you'd like to say?
Toby looks back at Sandra. Their eyes meet for the first time in months.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Your Honor, may I respond?
You may.
Sandra walks to the podium, looks directly at Toby.
I forgive you, son. But forgiveness doesn't erase consequences.
She turns to address the court.
This man didn't just steal money. He stole dignity, security, hope. From people who trusted him because he was family.
Her voice grows stronger.
But he also gave us something. He gave us each other. He gave us purpose. He gave us the strength to fight back.
She looks directly at Toby.
You called me a dying asset. You were wrong. I'm very much alive. And I'm going to make sure what happened to us never happens to anyone else.
Thank you, Mrs. Sandra. Mr. Toby, I hereby sentence you to 18 years in state prison, with possibility of parole after 12 years.
Outside the courthouse, later that same day, Sandra emerges from the courthouse, surrounded by supporters and media.
Mrs. Sandra, how do you feel about your son's sentence?
I feel like justice was served. But more importantly, I feel like this is just the beginning.
The beginning of what?
The beginning of a movement. No more silent victims. No more predators hiding behind family names or professional titles.
She looks directly into the camera.
If someone is stealing from you, abusing you, or treating you like you don't matter because of your age, you are not alone. You are not powerless. And you are not a dying asset. You are a warrior, and warriors fight back.
6 months later, the Warrior Fund had helped 200 elder abuse victims recover over $3 million in stolen assets. Richard Blackwood was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison and ordered to pay $500,000 in restitution to his victims. Toby is serving his sentence at state prison. He has not contacted his mother. Sandra, age 67, is no longer a dying asset. She is very much alive. The end. Make sure you like and subscribe for the next Therapist Stories.